What has the BBC ever done for me? No, seriously. I'm forced to pay a license fee every single year, and for what? To be subjected to a relentless onslaught of absolute drivel tailored specifically for the geographically lost and intellectually bankrupt. Look at the scheduling. It is a bleak wasteland of pandering. On one BBC channel, we have yet another primetime hour dedicated to people arguing over the estimated worth of a chipped ceramic teapot. They don't care about the historical context or the delicate craftsmanship of the Victorian era. No, the camera just zooms in on some bewildered retired man gaping like a landed cod because his grandmother's fruit bowl happens to be worth 80 quid. Is this public service broadcasting? No, it's a national lottery for bric-a-brac. And don't get me started on the Saturday evening monstrosities. We are subjected to bright, flashing neon lights, deafening sound effects, and minor celebrities jumping around in sequins while a panel of judges screams hyperbole at the top of their lungs. It's an exercise in sensory overload, designed to keep the masses from having to spend 5 quiet minutes with their own thoughts. Where is the nuance? Where is the 4-hour unedited lecture on 17th century agricultural policy? Then you switch over to another BBC channel, hoping for a single shred of intellectual refuge, only to find 3 grown men driving beat-up hatchbacks through a swamp while shouting at each other. Or worse, a reality competition where people bake sponges under a giant tent as if the structural integrity of a soufflé were a matter of national security. "Oh, the bottom is soggy," they cry. "The horror, the tragedy." Meanwhile, actual culture is left weeping in a corner. They tell us the BBC is a beacon of world-class documentary making. But what do we get? Instead of a rigorous, uncompromising deep dive into the socio-economic ramifications of the Industrial Revolution, we get 90 minutes of high-definition footage showing a tiny lizard running away from a snake set to dramatic classical music. It's sensationalism. They've turned natural history into an action movie for people with the attention span of a goldfish. I am convinced the entire programming department is run by people whose sole mission is to ensure nobody ever accidentally learns anything complex. Everything must be pre-chewed, dumbed down, and served with a bright, cheerful presenter who speaks to the audience as if we are all 5 years old. And finally, let's look at the unbiased news reporting fact-checked by who knows how many people. Is it really unbiased? Ask the President of the United States. Apparently, he doesn't think so. So I ask again, what has the BBC ever done for me? I'll leave that to your imagination.